Welcome back to Relationship Revelation Facts. In this episode, we delve deep into an intricate love saga that strays away from the conventional notion of romance. We bring to you the gripping narrative of Kalina and Roger, two characters bound by love, yet torn apart by fate. Their tale is not an ordinary love story that you might come across in popular culture. It's a journey, an adventure, a voyage filled with unexpected twists and turns, exhilarating highs and heartbreaking lows, undying affection and shocking betrayal. And Roger were more than lovers, they were best friends. They were high school sweethearts, their bond forged in the crucible of adolescence, a bond that seemed unbreakable. They shared dreams, hopes, ambitions, and secrets. They promised to endure, to stay together, no matter what life threw at them. But as they say, life is unpredictable and can test us in ways we could never imagine. And such was the test they faced, one that pushed the boundaries of their love and loyalty to the brink. Our story begins at a small suburban high school Kalina and Roger first locked eyes. This wasn't the dramatic fall in love at first sight scenario. No, their love grew gradually, fostered through shared secrets, stolen glances, and a mutual understanding that transcended the superficiality of teenage infatuation. Their relationship was raw, real, and deeply rooted in a profound friendship. A friendship that laid the foundation for a love that would weather the most brutal love. As beautiful and empowering as it is, can also be a double-edged sword. It can lead you to the peaks of happiness and plunge you into the abyss of despair. That's what happened with Kalina and Roger. Their love story was not free from trials and tribulations. They faced challenges that tested their bond, challenges that would shatter any ordinary relationship. But they were not ordinary. They were extraordinary. And so was their love. As we embark on this emotional expedition into their lives, we invite you to join us. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about love. Prepare to understand the dynamics of a relationship tested by the cruel hands of fate. Prepare to empathize with Kalina and Roger as they navigate through the labyrinth of love, loss, and longing. And perhaps, prepare to judge. Because we all have our perspectives, our beliefs, our judgments. Brace yourselves for a story that will leave you with strong opinions and a roller coaster of emotions. Our story begins with Kalina and Roger, high school sweethearts who dreamt of a beautiful future together. Picture this, two lovebirds, young and full of dreams, promising to stand by each other come what may. They were the epitome of young love, their hearts brimming with hope and excitement for the life they were about to build together. As they stepped into the world hand in hand, their bond grew stronger with each passing day. They were inseparable, like two halves of a whole. Their friends often joked that they were two peas in a pod, and indeed they were. They shared everything, from their hopes and dreams to their fears and failures, creating a bond that seemed unbreakable. Their love story was not just about them, but also about the life they were creating. A few years into their marriage, they welcomed their first child, a beautiful baby that filled their lives with joy and happiness. This little bundle of joy was the embodiment of their love, a symbol of their commitment to each other. Their hearts swelled with pride and happiness as they embarked on the exciting journey of parenthood. These were the golden years, the early years, filled with love and laughter. Life was a beautiful canvas, and they were painting it with vibrant colors of happiness, togetherness, and love. Every day was a new adventure as they navigated the ups and downs of life, hand in hand, always together. However, amidst this seemingly perfect life, a storm was brewing. Life as they knew it was about to change. Their world, once filled with love and joy, was on the brink of a devastating turn. The challenges they faced were about to test their bond, their love, and their commitment to each other. However, little did they know that their journey was about to take an unexpected and devastating turn. 1 year after their child was born, Kalina made a choice that would shatter their relationship. As we delve deeper into their story, we find Kalina grappling with the challenges of motherhood and the emotional upheaval of postpartum struggles. In a moment of weakness, she sought solace outside of her marriage, committing an act of infidelity. This act was not without consequence. Kalina found herself pregnant, the child a product of her indiscretion. The news hit Roger like a sledgehammer. The woman he'd given his heart to, the mother of his child, had betrayed him in the most unimaginable way. The pain was sharp and raw, a wound that would take time to heal. But the shock was perhaps more profound. The love story he thought he was living had turned into a tragedy overnight. In the midst of this storm, Kalina was left with the daunting task of revealing her secret. It was a truth that could potentially tear their family apart. She was faced with a choice between honesty and deceit, between facing the consequences of her actions or living a lie. She chose the former. Kalina, filled with guilt and remorse, confessed to her actions. She bared her soul to Roger, revealing the truth about her pregnancy, her infidelity, and the depth of her regret. In this moment, their once idyllic love story was replaced with a harsh reality, a reality that was difficult to swallow. It was a confession that left Roger reeling, his trust shattered, and his heart broken. The solid ground on which their relationship was built had turned into quicksand. In the face of this revelation, the future of their relationship hung in the balance. In the next scene, we will delve into the emotional turmoil that ensued, the heartbreak, the betrayal, and the journey towards healing or destruction. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel the complex and heart-wrenching tale of Kalina and Roger. Roger's world crumbled as he learned the shocking truth. The man he was yesterday was no longer there. Instead, a shell of his former self stood in the mirror, a reflection distorted by the devastating blow of betrayal. The heart that once danced to the rhythm of love was now aching, throbbing in pain, a silent scream echoing within the walls of his chest. His dreams, once painted in vibrant hues of love and trust, were now stained with the dark shades of deceit and disappointment. Just imagine the emotional storm brewing within him, a whirlwind of feelings spiraling out of control. Anguish, confusion, disbelief, and a profound sense of loss, all fighting for dominance in his shattered psyche. And then there's the heartbreak, a wound so deep that it threatened to consume him, a void so vast that it seemed impossible to fill. Yes, the emotional turmoil was unimaginable. The comment section will surely be buzzing with opinions. But hold on tight, because here's the twist you've been waiting for. When the truth surfaced, when the storm of betrayal was at its fiercest, Roger took a step back. He was rocked, yes, devastated, absolutely. But his reaction was not one of anger or immediate retaliation. It was one of introspection. He didn't storm out of the house in a fit of rage, nor did he confront Kalina with accusations. Instead, he found himself in a quiet corner of their home, grappling with his emotions, trying to make sense of the chaos. His heart was bleeding, yet he felt a strange calmness. A calmness that was born out of love, a love that was being tested in the harshest possible way. Roger was a man of strong character, a man who valued his family above all else. He was not ready to let go of the love he had nurtured for Kalina over the years. He was not ready to disrupt the life of their innocent child. He was not ready to turn his back on the woman who, despite her grave mistake, was still the mother of his child. So he decided to seek help. He reached out to a relationship counselor, hoping to find a way to navigate through this emotional turmoil. He wanted to understand Kalina's actions, to comprehend the depth of her struggles. He wanted to figure out a way to salvage their relationship, to rebuild the trust that was shattered. And most importantly, he wanted to be there for their child, to provide a loving and stable environment. For Roger, it was not about winning or losing. It was about healing, about mending the broken pieces, about finding a way forward. His choice to seek help rather than resort to anger and resentment was a testament to his strength, his love, and his commitment to his family. His decision was unexpected, it was unconventional, and it was brave. The path they chose will leave you stunned. As we conclude this story, there are valuable lessons to take away from Kalina and Roger's tumultuous journey. Life, as we've seen, can throw curveballs at us when we least expect it. It's not the adversities we face, but how we choose to respond to them, that truly defines us. Kalina and Roger's story is a testament to this. Their journey teaches us about forgiveness, an act not just for the one who wronged us, but for our own peace of mind. It speaks volumes about the importance of communication, for it is the bridge that connects hearts and mends broken bonds. But perhaps, the most significant lesson their story imparts is the acknowledgement of human emotions in all their complexity. It reminds us that every individual is a mosaic of feelings, experiences, and choices. Relationships are never black and white, and it's through discussions like these that we learn and grow. Before we end this story time, let's take a moment to reflect. The tale of Kalina and Roger is not a simple one. It's a story filled with love, heartache, betrayal, and unexpected twists. It's a story that mirrors the complexities of real-life relationships, where things are rarely black and white. Every decision, every action carries weight and impacts not just us, but those around us as well. Now we invite you to take part in this conversation. What are your thoughts on Kalina and Roger's story? Do you find yourself empathizing with one over the other? Maybe you've been in a similar situation, or perhaps you know someone who has. Your insights, your experiences, they matter. They add depth to our discussions and allow us to learn from one another. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer here. What's important is that we open our minds, listen to different perspectives, and engage in meaningful conversations. We're all navigating through this journey called life, and it's through these discussions that we gain a deeper understanding of the human experience. So, go ahead, share your thoughts. We're eager to hear what you have to say. Thank you for joining us for another story time. Your participation and support mean the world to us. Until next time, stay strong, stay loving, and stay connected.